by the grace of God, the national president of AXU Alumni Association. And by the grace of God, before now, like he has introduced me, I have held several leadership positions right from my secondary school days. I have been the senior prefect of Mainland Technical College in 2005. In 2010, I've been the SUG Secretary General of Akwa Ibom State University, a leadership position I have held elsewhere for like 3 years, being the Pioneer Executive Council member, and I've also been the Pioneer Coordinator of Chapter. I have had several leadership positions in my community as an ethnic group, Oro Nation. I've been the National Publicity Secretary of Foreign Union Youth Wing, and in the same structure, I've been the Administrative Secretary to the immediate past President General of Oron Union, a position I have held by the grace of God, and I've been instrumental to the several developments that have taken place in Oron Union today, the infrastructural development, the policy interpretation, and I thank God for all the opportunities He has given me. So, Mr. Harrison, thank you for having me today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Viewers, as I earlier told you, our guest today is a very dynamic young man in terms of leadership. He has been in several leadership positions. You can hear him explain. Yeah, I didn't even know he was even serving in the Royal Union, the youth wing. But today, through this program, he has been able to explain to us. Today, he's going to tell us about his achievement as a long-line president. And he's going to tell us about the challenges, the prospects, and he's going to speak much about where and how AXU Longline is going after today. So, sir, you have been the president of Longline for how long?
Thank you very much. Alumni, first of all, I'd like to give a little background, if you can permit me. Okay, Akwa Ibom State University is a university that has survived for the past 10 years by the grace of God. And then we give kudos to all our founding fathers who have made sure the university come to be. And today we are proud that a state of our own have owned a university that is doing well, that is beating the system. It is a university that is coming, that has come to stay. Indeed, we have challenged all other old-standing universities. Last year, by NUC rating, we were the 63rd university by ranking. We are improving, we are getting better. And then coming to alumni, you know, the university have just graduated the 4th and the 5th batch of graduates last year, about December or November. And then it means, therefore, that we have been able to graduate about 5 batches of students. And then we are not a child anymore, you know. A 10-year child is a big child. It's a big child. And of course, at that level, we started the alumni. The making of alumni started right from when the first graduated students went out of the system, and then they begin to have meetings. They put themselves together. That was especially Faculty of Natural and Applied Sciences, you recall. So after which the subsequent faculties got accreditation and then got graduated, and then later joined the alumni. Even at that level, it was still the formative processes going on. Yeah. By the grace of God, as of last year, 2019, and on December 15, 2019, election was conducted in line with the provision of the law of our constitution. And then with the approval of the management of Akwa Ibom State University, election was conducted. I contested for election with a colleague of mine, my brother and friend. I should be the maiden president of the association through election rather. So on that note, alumni have survived, and then April 10th last year was the date we were inaugurated into office. So by calculation, April 10th of this year makes me 1 year in office. And by that, you can say alumni have survived officially 1 year of administrative engagement. So we have been in the system for 1 year. We are now going to our second year in office. So I think that's a little background I can give you in terms of our duration and survival. Thank you.
So you talk about the long line surviving for 1 year. What are the achievements of your late administration in just 1 year?
Thank you very much. In 1 year so far, a ship is not just a captain of a ship cannot just be proud of himself alone. You need effort by others. Let me first of all establish my appreciation to the management of Akwa Ibom State University, ably led by Professor Eno James Iban and the other management team around him. I equally would like to say my big thank you to His Excellency, the visitor of our alma mater. You know, all these things happen as a result of his commitment. ASU has enjoyed development infrastructurally, road network, and otherwise as a result of the governor we have at the seat right now. So my achievement cannot be separated from those anchor points. First of all, I want to thank God because the major achievement so far that I have to start with is human capacity development. In the last convocation, alumni promised to give all the best graduates, all the best graduating students from our faculties. We promised them cash the best, that's the overall best for the support of our institutions, support of our alma mater, support of the government, support of everybody in order to build a befitting secretariat for the alumni. We have equally engaged in human capacity development by improving the welfare of our members through capacity. How can we help you? You understand? So through that means we've been able to say, okay, take 50,000, take 100,000 naira and add to what you are doing to improve on your business. And these are the things we have done to some of our members in order to improve on their welfare. Other things we have done, we have gotten in touch rather with students. You know, alumni is a forever association. And as far as that structure is concerned, it belongs to every graduate of Akwa Ibom State University. So you must carry the student's body along. So as I speak with you, we have been able to touch the lives of some students through support, school fee support. Like before the COVID-19, during the time the portal was about to close, we have assisted about 2 or 3. Yes, two. I remember 2 very vividly. So we've been able to assist them by adding up to their school fee. The other one wrote to us and said, "Oh, Presido, please, this is where I am. Oh, I'm about to drop my studies. I don't have money to balance my school fee. I have only 10,000 naira." So we call and say, "How can we help you come?" He said, "How much is the school fee?" He mentioned, and then we balance up the school fee to that student. As I speak with you, the student was able to pay the entire school fee. 2 of them who were in the same category but at different levels. So these are part of the things we have done. And as a people, we have equally streamlined, we have set up our administrative protocol. You know, as a maiden executive council, there are things that must be a priority to you. And those priorities, part of it should be to have a proper foundation that will engineer good administration. That we have done. We have maintained good relationship with our alma mater managers. By so doing, our processes, we are known by the system, we are treated as the ambassador of the institution, In the last convocation, we have made our names. We were equally there. We were given opportunity to induct our members who were convoked into the alumni through that very platform. So we have been able to set things in place as Maiden Executive Council. So I thank everybody who have contributed, including members of my NEC, members of the alumni. Those are the part of the achievements that I can remember offhand right now to mention them.
All right, thank you so much. Viewers, we still have our guest, Mr. John Bassey, the National President of AXU Alumni Association. He has been able to bring forth to us his achievement, and he usually speak about loans. You know, some of our viewers may wish to know and ask, how do they go about to assess these loans? Is this loan for a particular group of people, or is it for everyone? How do they go about to assess the loan from the alumni? Because by the time you say loan, it involves money, and people may muchly have interest. People who are into one or two businesses will likely have interest on it. So can you put more on that?
Okay, thank you very much. When we talk about giving soft credit to financial credit to our members, first of all, every association thrives with the support of their members. And then for you to achieve or benefit part of this credit facility, you must be a committed member. You must be a dedicated member. Alumni, as I'm speaking with you, some people know that, like in the last convocation, you heard on the news that we convocated 2,000 graduates. And then, by registration and by law, it doesn't mean that those 2,000 graduates are our automatic members per se. It means the part of the responsibilities you have to take is to pay your alumni fee, which was embedded into the convocation fee. That was 15,000 naira for school, and then 5,000 naira for convocation for alumni fee. So that 5,000 naira is very, very important to us. When you pay through that medium, the school will remit the money to us. We will get the name, the list, and then we will know you are our bona fide member. You cannot be a bona fide member
without a financial strength.
Yes, without you cannot. So you must be a financial member of the association, not just because you pass through AXU.
Viewers, we still have John Bassey on the seat, and if you have any question, you have a suggestion, or you have any contribution to make, you drop it through our comment box. Then we'll take it here, then we'll read it. Then we'll have to still engage him about a long line in the next few years. He's saying he's in office for the past 1 year, and he's hoping to sit in the office more and more. So we want to ask him, sir, what is the projection of your NEC? That's the National Executive Council of the association. What's the projection for, like, let's say the projection of the next few years that is coming? What's the projection?
All right, the projection we have is that, first of all, the Constitution has given us allowance, has given us a guideline. The Constitution says the president can be there for the first term and be re-elected. And constitutionally, we have 2 years per term. So it means, therefore, as a team, we are working as a team. Our major focus as the Maiden Executive Council is to say, okay, where do we go to from here? Our elder says in vernacular, please, they said, so until a bee builds its hive, it cannot bite or beat somebody, however. So it means, therefore, that as a Maiden Executive Council, our primary focus is to set a structure, is to have a structural base where we can call our own. Alumni is not supposed to be having meetings from one hotel to the other, from one event center to the other. You have to have a place where the graduates of that institution comes back to the alma mater in the process of maybe homecoming, maybe general congress, and then they come to use that opportunity to see their alma mater, the development so far. One person can say, oh, this our former faculty or department deserve to have a library. He can think of it and build. He can come and look, oh, the painting is outdated. He can come to say, oh, I'm going to paint my former department or faculty. So that is why our projection is to focus, is to join hands together, bring all the necessary resources to build our secretariats at our permanent site at the moment. And then we also have to concentrate on human capacity development through those means I have mentioned before. And then thirdly, we are equally into promoting excellence. That means that as we did to the best graduates, they are encouraged. In fact, if you read the news, a lot of them gave a lot of testimonies that they cannot believe that alumni that was as at that time yet to run up to 1 year, and could do this for them. That they have been seeing a lot of old, long-standing universities that they were not able to see one for whom the alumni were able to say, oh, you have done well, collect this. So you see, what we have done is to motivate the younger generations who are the students on campus to say, if I am a best graduating student, alumni is going to support me. They are going to give me a catch award. They are going to give me this. They are going to give me that. So with that, the morale for the struggle, the morale to achieve the best is boosted. So those are the major 4 cardinal goals we have set in place to pursue in the next allowance of our
So what are the relationship between AXU alumni and other institutions?
Okay, AXU alumni is not just, we are not a stand-alone institution. As I speak with you, we have a collaboration with a body that is known nationally with Nigerian Universities Alumni Association. It's okay, KANU, Conference of Alumni Alumni Association of Nigerian Universities, CAANU, Conference of Alumni Association of Nigerian Universities, KANU. There is a national body that collects all the Nigerian universities, their alumni bodies together. And in that body, currently we have the chairman of that body, a professor from Ahmadu Bello University, Professor Tijani, if I'm not mistaken. So we are aware of that body, and we are making efforts to register with that body, because you must register before you join such a national body, so that when they have conference, you can equally join in the conference.
So actual alumni running also with the University of your alumni.
Very, very well.
Okay.
In fact, that is our first partner. That is why immediately after our inauguration, we said, no, let us go to University of Uyo Alumni Association and pay homage to them. You know, they have long been in the system. As at that time, Professor Gabriel Umar was the president of the alumni, the immediate past president of the UNIO Alumni Association. So we went to them on a courtesy solidarity visit. We said, sir, this is where we are. This is ASU alumni. We want to be your friends. We want to be in the same table as friends, as higher institutions in the same state. Let's work together and bring the needed development to our states. So we are in partnership with every other institutions of higher learning.
So from the experience of your online leadership, we believe there are challenges. What are the challenges of AXU, or what are the challenges of an alumni generally? Because now you have spoken of the good working relationship with other institutions along the line. We've spoken about the national body. Oh, so far, with your well experience in the leadership of alumni, what are the challenges?
Well, the major challenges in my little alumni as a body is the fact that first you must be able to understand. mm, you must be able to understand that you are not a union. A union per se, what do you call it? The other part of the union that fight for what they want. Agitating body. No,
Yes,
no, no, no.
agitating.
You are a development partner to your alma mater. You understand? So, if you are able to understand this, you will be able to know what are the do's and don'ts. As a development partner, okay, take for instance, where we were given to build our secretariat was just a forest. In fact, a swampy area. We have to develop the place. We went and cleared the place. People who knew that place 1 month ago, if they come to that place, they can be confused. Are you together? Are you with me now? So the challenge comes if you don't understand. Another challenge you may face is that if you are not ready to engineer a good working relationship with the management of your institution, by not knowing who you are, you will be pressured by your membership to press on this, to have this, to have that. But as a person who have been in the fighting unit before, as a student union activist, I have been in that structure before. I know the lifestyle of the other parts of association or union. So I know that one, and I also know this one, that this one is cooler than the other one. You get my point? So it has reduced my challenges. So the major challenge any alumni president should expect is that attrition with your management, with your school management. Two, attrition among your membership, because everybody have interests. You get my point?
Yes, sir.
And alumni is also another problem I have noticed these few days is that a lot of people are yet to really understand what alumni is all about. Alumni is not a money-making institution. It's a money-giving institution. All of us are supposed to be in our workplace. I am not taking alumni as my office, as a work. It is a passive engagement. My little time, I spare the time and give out to my alma mater, to the system that make me what I am. I said, okay, like today, I had somewhere to have gone with my wife. I have what I will have done right now. I now, because of the call, I now say, no, let me come. So a lot of people just feel everybody is supposed to be here, is supposed to carry the whole thing and fight for or your right or whatever. No, 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 no. Alumni is a cooler environment. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Another challenge is that some members will feel that you don't carry them along. And our system has become I don't know how to describe it, in such a way that the concept of carrying along is more of interest than the major work. Like I have been at the site for the past 3 weeks, overseeing what they are doing at the sites. As a president, I left my wife to the sites. And as a member, you know that there is a work going on there. It is almost on you. It is your responsibility to come and say, oh, Mr. President, I've seen what you are doing online. Oh, congratulations. How can we be of help? Please, I have 5 bags of cement. You get my point. It's not a matter of thinking I'm running a seat like a governor that has that money to spare it across board. The little that we have, like the 2,000 that were convoked, less than 1,000 people paid their convocation fee, for which we derive our dues. So it means that we have less than, in fact, we have less than 5 million naira in our accounts. And imagine the things I have done so far. Imagine building a structure in a swampy area like our alma mater that you have seen me done. You get my point? Yes. So it is a place where you come in and say, Mr. President, how can I be of help? I have 5 textbooks I want to donate to my department. Please, I want to pass through alumni. Then we create the platform. We call head of your department, Madam, courtesy of our member. You get my point? Yes, sir. So it's not like when I was the SUG secretary. That member, that carry along is when I want to go for outing, maybe for struggling. I will now call you, come, let's go. Anything we come on, we share together. No, we are not on that platform again. So the challenge is on the membership. The challenge can also come from the management based on your relationship with them. The challenge can equally come from the policy of the government, like the COVID-19. We have to succumb to it.
Okay, yes, you just mentioned COVID-19. Have you been able to reach to your members to also sensitize them on the need to adhere to the necessary instruction of the COVID-19?
Yes, thank you very much. At our level at the moment, we have been able to pass a sensitization information to our members who are well educated through our social media platform. We have encouraged them, especially when the information was so severe, we have encouraged them to stay safe at home, to apply all the procedures and the protocol of World Health Organization in order to safeguard themselves. You know, the life of every member of AXU alumni matters a lot to me. So as we speak, there is no one member of AXU alumni that is COVID-19 positive at the moment, courtesy of our sensitization.
Now I'm like looking at me.
Yes, we are looking forward to seeing that throughout this trying time, throughout this trying pandemic that has ravaged the entire economy, it will not take none of our members.
How can your members take, take the opportunity of His Excellency-led administration of industrialization? You know, there are a lot of industries in His Excellency agenda. How can they take the opportunity in maybe engaging in the industry?
Thank you very much. Let me first of all appreciate His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, for appointing one of us. I must state here on record for the first time that a member of my alma mater community, Akwa Ibom State University community, has been appointed into the corridor of government, of power, in the person of Comrade Akwawo Clifford. You see that, in fact, yesterday I saw on Facebook the government of the day has given him a Toyota Hiace bus, a brand new bus, in order to assist him in on mobilization of students going around, especially in times like this, to check on the students on different campuses in the Akwa Ibom State. So Akwa Ibom State, ASU Alumni Association members can benefit from the industrial in many ways. Take for instance, right now the office of SSA, as I speak with you, I have one of my member who is working in the industry that is opened by His Excellency. Some of them are working here at Ibom Air. Some of them are working in the flour mill at Ona. What do you call it? No, this flour mill.
Okay, King's Flour.
King's Flour. Some who are graduated from electronic department have to use this appointment or this employment numbers to say, no, that is a lie. My member is working here. My member is working there. This man is working there. So it is of the truth. As I speak with you, recently I saw the syringe. I saw a syringe and I picked it and I saw produced in the Akwa Ibom State.
Jubilee Syringe.
Jubilee Syringe. Yes, thank you. That's the name. I saw Jubilee Syringe. The other day I went to one of my friends, Ian, is living just the same road where the flour mill is there. And I saw that companies, a lot of trucks are parked around there. It means that place is working. My members are also doing business there. Those who are selling flour, they are doing business there. So for those who are looking for opportunities to get access into these opportunities, I can say for you to place a call on me as the national president is not bad. We can always make referral. I can know somebody who knows somebody. I may not be the direct person who takes you to there for employment or for a business link up, but I can know somebody who knows somebody that knows another somebody. Yes, thank you very much.
All right, sir. Sir, you have spoken about your achievement. You have spoken about the challenges, and you tell us about the prospects of the alumni. Now let's look at the relationship of the alumni with the management of the university.
Thank you very much. Professor James Iban led administration is to me, I can describe by saying it's a bridge. That's a bridge that links one community to the other. You see that life is all about understanding. The man has given us maximum support. When the alumni started, the Eleko wrote to him and said, sir, we are ready to conduct our election. He gave his consent, approval. He gave the hall, and he sent a staff to monitor the processes. My election was monitored by a staff of the university. After that, the Eleko wrote to him and said, sir, the election was free and fair, or they gave him the report. We want to bring the elected officers to introduce to you at the Senate chamber. He gave the audience. We went to the Senate chamber. He was there with his management team, and they received us. They welcomed us on board, where I used the opportunity to present the proposal for our inauguration. We proposed a certain amount of money, and he gave a certain amount of money for that inauguration to be as colorful as it was. In fact, on my inauguration day, he was there in person, not by representation. On my inauguration day, he conducted the foundation laying ceremony, which has culminated as a project right now. As I speak with you, just after the just concluded convocation, he had to check how many people have paid our alumni fee. He checked it out and then dispatch the money into our alumni account. So, for the sake of transparency, he has his own record of what he has given to us, and our own account is not into John Bassey's account. We have opened an account in the name of the ASU Alumni Association. So the money was sent to us. It is that money we have used to run all these activities and the projects that we have mentioned. So it has given us a fatherly backup. So that is a summary of our relationship with him.
So how will you rate his performance in the past 5 years as the Vice Chancellor of the university?
Well, thank you very much.
In terms of human development, infrastructural development, and everything.
Some students call him a father of human development capacity. So you know, a man that is gifted, away from ethnic sense, he has gone beyond that into development, in human capacity development. As I speak with you, I don't want to mention on the social media. I know a lot of my friends who have been empowered through that man. I know a lot of students who will not have today been a graduate as a result of school fee. That he on his own has personally said, how much you have to see, come, let me see what I can do for you. And he is paying their school fee on his own. I know a lot of people who will have ordinarily become nothing, but today they are somebody. courtesy of Professor James Iban. So he has given a robust administrative face in AXU. In fact, one person said while we were joking the other day, he said he is going to leave a very big size of shoe in AXU, meaning that the next VC that comes, he must rather try to swell his leg in order to fit into that shoe properly. He must walk day and night in order to meet with the challenges on ground. And that challenges are positive challenges. Those challenges are face-lifting challenges. You see, when you see your predecessor doing this better than you, you must be challenged to do better than him. Because every good father expects the son to do better than him. I hope it is so in your own tradition.
We have spent 45 minutes with Harrison Ndifreke, and so far we have spent 40 minutes discussing with the president of AXU Alumni Association, Mr. John Bassey. He has been able to show us his achievements so far in office, the challenges as an alumni. He also tells us about the achievement and the prospect in future. Sir, we have 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, how will you rate the present administration led by His Excellency?
Thank you very much, His Excellency. Thank you for all your contributions to Akwa Ibom State at large and Akwa Ibom State University to be specific. We have seen the infrastructural development ranging from the good road network. Currently, our alma mater has moved from the temporary site to the permanent site. And as I speak with you right now, works are ongoing on a very high speed or rate in order to give a befitting road network within that terrain. Of course, it is a very difficult terrain for engineers because it is a swampy area, but I am confident that with the governor we have, with the commissioner for works that we have, they are going to bring out the best from that environment. So I want to say thank you very much, Your Excellency, for all the support in order to endear NUC to give us all the needed accreditation. All the faculties and departments in AXU are well accredited, full accreditation, except but the newest few that have received part accreditation, which very soon they are coming for full accreditation. As I speak with you, this paper, I saw it while I was coming to here, and I picked it up, IBOM Agenda. It captured the work that we have done in AXU Alumni Association. It captures here that AXU Alumni Association, the foundation stone of this building was laid by Professor James Iban during John Bassey-led ESCO. So this gives you a clear information that His Excellency is into the business of delivering good governance to Akwa Ibom State. Because people like myself, we are emulating from him. When you have a good father, a good governor, you have to emulate from him. Ordinarily, there are leaders who will have said, no, we don't have enough cash. Let us not do anything infrastructural at this level. Let us use the money and squander in the name of this, of buying that and buying that. But I see it that my governor is doing well. Let me promote, let me advance it on his course. Because a lion can never give birth to a goat. Thank you.
We have one question from Onyime. He said, Mr. President, how can we contact the National Secretariat?
Thank you very much. The National Secretariat at the moment, though is under construction, you can always call our national officers. You can call the president, the national president on 081 2773 6456. You can equally call on the National Secretary of the Association, Comrade Abasido Effiong, on 070 35 422325. You can equally contact the Vice President 1 of our association, Comrade Enyene Maiting Titus. You can contact him on 07040472216. Those are the three major numbers I can mention at the moment. If you are equally close to any of our national members, you can always contact them to get one information or the other.
So we have come to 45 minutes with Harrison Ndifreke. We believe with the last giving out the number to Unyime who asks how to contact, you have concluded. Or do you have any other thing to conclude?
Thank you very much. A lot of people have been asking me, Mr. John Bassey, when will the Congress be? We are sidelined. I'm not invited to Congress. When did you have Congress? Let me tell us that thank you very much for your interest, first of all. The information is that in line with our Constitution, the Constitution only gives room for a single Congress in every 2 years. So that's why alumni is a very different body. You can see from the old long-standing universities, you cannot hear alumni matters anyhow, because it is done, a Congress is likely once in a year or once in 2 years, depending on the Constitution. So for our own, it's because we are just starting. Like last year, I think I had Congress twice. The first one and then emergency. This year, if the NEC decides, it is going to be called emergency, as Constitution provides for. So it is not a platform of hosting meetings always and always. Thank you very much. So we encourage you, please, bring out your support. A bag of cement is important to us. We will acknowledge you on our brochure. 2 bags of cement is very, very important to us at this moment. 1,500 is important to us. Our account number is there where you can send in, you can pay in your money. If you call me, those numbers I gave, we can always send our association's account number to you. Don't pay into my account, neither any national officer's account. Pay into the association's account. We will acknowledge your name and celebrate you. God bless you. Thank you for giving us your time.
Thank you. We have come to the end of today, 45 minutes with Harrison Ndifreke, with our guest, Mr. John Bassey. 45 minutes is not enough for him to speak much about the association, AXU, and Longline. But nevertheless, we may have him again as our guest. I want to thank you for you creating time to view viewers on Facebook. Thank all the viewers on Instagram, on our social media. We thank you. Keep a day with us. It's going to be more interactive. Our guest will be announced. Our next guest will be announced by next edition, so you will know the next guest we are going to. It's going to be so interactive. It's going to be educative and going to be informative. We have seen today. We have the opportunity to ask questions to the national president. Thank you. God bless you. I remain your anchor person, Harrison Ndifreke. Bye bye.